Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So I am Rashmi here, again welcoming you to my channel Maths Mysteries with Rashmi. So herein we have already seen in the last session how can we find out the square of any number. In today's session we will be discussing many more things. Okay? So as we have already seen how to find the square of a number, which is with the help of the identity a plus b whole square identity we have used to find the square of a two digit number, three digit, four digit, right? So usually we get such type of situation only. That is why we have seen everything in that session. Now I am going to teach you one more interesting trick which will be helping us to find the square of a number which ends with the digit 5. That means the last digit of the number should be 5. Okay. So simply जिस भी नंबर के एंड में 5 आ रहा है आपको सिर्फ अगर उसका स्क्वायर फाइंड आउट करना है so here is the trick which I am going to teach you today. Okay. So how are we going to find? Let's get started. So as we already know the square of 15. What is the square of 15? Yes, the square of 15 is 225. So there is a shortcut trick to find the square only for the number which ends with 5. So here we have 5 at the unit place. That's the basic common thing in all the numbers. In this example also we have 5 at the unit place. Here also 5 is there at the unit place. That is the another thing that here unit digit, sorry, tens digit is also 5. But that we do not have to look. Whatever is there at the tens digit, hundreds place, thousands place, we don't have to worry for that. हमको सिर्फ और सिर्फ 5 चाहिए यूनिट प्लेस पर. दैट मीन्स लास्ट डिजिट. सो यहाँ पर 5 है. जब भी 5 है एंड में कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे स्क्वायर? लेट्स सी दैट. सो आपको सिंपली 25 लिख देना है एंड में because 5 square is going to be 25 always. Now the rest of the part of the number other than the 5. So you simply have to split the number by separating 5 which is there at the unit place. So I separated this unit place from here so that I can have 25 at the end of the square of this number. जो भी नंबर है उसके स्क्वायर के एंड में 25 तो आना ही है. Okay. Now rest of the part of the number, what we have? Here I have only one digit, that is 1. So 1 we will be multiplying with its successor, its next number. What comes after 1? After 1 we have 2, right? So 1 multiplied with 2 we will be doing. We simply have to take the rest of the number. Other than the 5, whatever the number is remain with us, we have to multiply that number with its successor, right? So let's do that. 1 multiplied by 2 gives us 2. That will go at the, of course, the other place before 25. Before 25, that means, of course, hundreds place. Whatever comes after taking the product of the remaining part of the number other than the 5, we will be multiplying it with its successor to get the rest of the part of the square of the given number. I hope you understood this really very well. Similarly, we can find the square of 25. Okay. So how to find the square of 25? Here also we'll be breaking it into exactly the same way. So 5 we have at the unit place. We simply write here 25. Now the remaining part of the number, we have 2 here. For now we are simply looking for 2-digit number. So 2 here we have. So 2 will be multiplied with next number of 2, which is 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 gives me 6. That means 625. Isn't it? It's interesting? Yes. So we all knew the square of 15. We all knew the square of 25. That is why it was like we just cross-checked also. Yes, this method is really working well. Okay. So same process, same pattern we will apply, same method we will apply for rest of the number which is going to end up with 5. For big number also we'll be discussing in detail how we exactly have to move ahead. Okay. So here we have 5 at the unit place. So we're simply going to write 25 at the end as the square of 5. Now the rest of the part of the number, we have only 5, right? Remaining part of the number other than the unit place. So this 5 will be multiplied with its successor, which gives us 30 here. 5 6 are 30. So 3025 is going to be the square of 55. We can do everything mentally also. Let's say we have to find out the square of 35, right? 35 square. So simply 25, 3 multiplied with 4, 3 fours are 12. So 1225 is going to be the square of 35. So it is interesting, right? Let's move to many more examples here. Here we have another example, 65. How to find the square of 65? So we'll simply write 25 here at the end. Now remaining part of the number, here we have 6. 6 will be multiplied with 7. 7 6 are 42, right? 42. So square of 65 is 4225. You can see that it is so easy to find. We can do it mentally. Now here we have 75. So 7 8s are 56 and 25 will be at the end, of course. So 5625 will be the square of 75, right? I hope you understood really very well. Let's move to many more examples here. Then another example we have 95. So 25 will of course come at the end. Last में तो हमेशा 25 ही आना है. Because 5 is always there. We are looking for that specific trick only. That is the special condition that 5 should come at the unit place. Now 9 we have. So this 9 will be multiplied with the next number 10. After 9, what comes? 9 के बाद 10 आता है. So 9 multiplied by 10 gives me 9090. 9 tens are 90. So the answer is 9025. Square of 95 is 9025. You can see we can easily find the square of big number, small number, but the condition is it should end up with 5. The unit digit should be 5. Let's move to find out the square of 105. So now we are going to look for 105. So I'm going to split the number. 5 I'm keeping it separately. So I can have 25 at the unit place at the end of the number. Now the remaining part of the number. What I have here? The remaining part other than 5. Till now we were finding the square of 2-digit number. Now this is the first number in which we are finding the square of a 3-digit number. So what we will be doing here? We'll be multiplying this 10 with the next number, which is 11. So 10 multiplied by 11 gives me 110. So the answer is 11,025, which is the square of 105. Right? Is there any doubt? Okay. Let's move to find the square of another big number, 755. Now this is so interesting, right? So 755, we have to find the square of it. What we will be doing, we'll be writing 25 at the end. Now the remaining part of the number, we have 75, right? 75 will be multiplied with the next number, 76. Now there are two ways. We can do it into this way, 75. First, either we can take the help of column method, 75 multiplied with 76, we'll be writing it that way. Or we can split this 76 by writing it into this way, 70 plus 6. 76 can be written it into this way. Or we can write it 75 multiplied by 76 can be written as 75 plus 1. Now 75 will be multiplied with the 75. We know how to apply distributive property. So 75 multiplied by 75, that means it is so easy. We just now found the square of a number which ends with 5. That is why we wrote it. So 75 multiplied by 75, that means the square of 75, which is 7 8s are 56 and 2 5 will be at the end. And 75 1s are 75. So this is one of the way. Let's add both of them. 5 plus 5, 10. 7 plus 2 plus 1 is again 10. 6 plus 1, 7 and 5. So 5700 will come when we take the product of 75 with 76. Okay. Let's cross check it by this method also. Okay. I am doing it again here. 75 multiplied with 70. Just for the explanation part, I am doing this much longer. Otherwise, this is so short method, so easy method. Okay, so 75 multiplied with 70. First we'll multiply with the first number of the bracket and then we'll multiply with the second number of the bracket, 75 multiplied with 6. Let's quickly take the product. 0 will be as it is at the end. 7 5s are 35. 7 7s are 49 plus 3 will be 52. Now 6 5s are 30. 6 sevens are 42. 42 plus 3 will be 45. Now 0 plus 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7 and 5. Look, we exactly got the same number 5700 once we have taken the product of 75 with 76. So there are multiple ways to break the number. That depends how smartly we can use our brain. So here we can either take the help of, we can write this 76 as 75 plus 1 so that we know 75 will be multiplied with 75 is again very less time taking. We simply have to take the square of 75 only and then 75 will be added to the square of 75. So easy it is. Or we can take the help of distributive property into this way. 70 plus 6 by writing 76 as 70 plus 6. So I hope you understood how this method is actually going to save a lot of time. Look, for the big number also it was so easy for us to find. Otherwise we would have been returned this number into this way 755 multiplied with 755 and then we'll make 3 rows and then we'll add all of them. It's too much time taking, right? For now I was just explaining you that is why it took this much time to do this calculation. Okay, so 615 we have now. Let's look to this example. How we'll be doing it? Again, I will be splitting it into this way. We only have to make the group into this way. Only 5 will be alone. Rest, everything will be in one group. Only there will be two groups. One group is of alone 5 and another group is of rest of the number. Does not matter here. We have only 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit. Doesn't matter here. Okay. Now 615. How we'll be doing it? 25 will come at the end. 25 will come at the end. Now 61. What we'll be doing? We'll be taking this product of 61 with 62. For that again we can take the help of two methods. What are those two methods? Let me erase this part first. Yes. So what are those two methods? 61 multiplied with 61. Should I write it as 61 multiplied 61 plus 1? Of course not. Because if I multiply 61 with 61, I don't have any shortcut method as I have with unit digit 5. I don't have. So is it the smart breaking? No. So there is only one, like multiple breakings are there. We can break it in many of the ways. But the smarter breaking will be 61 should be multiplied with 60 plus 2. This should not be the suggested one. I'm not saying this can't be done. This can also be done. But we are just trying to save the calculation time. We just want to increase our speed. So calculation की speed बढ़ानी है. So we have to think smartly. So let's simplify this. 61 multiplied with 60. I'll be multiplying 61 with 60. You don't have to mention each and every step because if this question comes in subjective exam, you have to write in detail. But if this comes in objective exam for competitive exam, you do not have to mention it at all. You simply have to take the product 61 with 60. 6 ones are 6. 0 is at the end. 6 6 are 36. Okay. Then we'll be adding 61 multiplied with 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 6 are 12. So let's add it. 3782 when we took the product of 61 with 62. So 3782 and 25 is also there. Okay. So the answer that means the square of 615 is 3,78,225. I hope this is so easy for you to apply anywhere, wherever you find a number which is ending up with 5 at the unit place. Let's move to look for the next example. Here we have a 4-digit number. That means after separating 5 from the rest of the part of the number, we'll be having 3-digit, 247. Right? In the previous case, we had 3-digit number, 615 was 3-digit number. So 5 was in one group and 61 was in another group. So here we will be having again two groups. 5 will be in one group, which is going to give 25 at the end in the square, and 247 will be multiplied with 248. Now how we'll be doing it? 247 multiply 248. I am simply taking the help of expanded form here so that it will be very quick for me to do it. Now 2 sevens are 14, 24 twos are 48 plus 1 49. If you can't do it into this way, you simply have to move step by step. 2 sevens are 14, carry over 1, 2 fours are 8 plus 1 9 and 2 twos are 4. And 2 zeros will be there, of course, because here we have 2 zeros. Now 40 multiplied with 247. Just let me erase this. Yeah. So first we multiply this 247 with 200. Now we'll be multiplying this 247 with 4040. So 0 will come at the end because here we have a 0. 4 sevens are 28. Carry over 2. 4 fours are 16 plus 2, 18. Carry over 1. 4 twos are 8 plus 1, 9. Now, one more number is there with us. 247 will be multiplied with this 8. So, 8 sevens are 56. 8 fours are 32. 32 plus 5 is 37. And 8 twos are 16 plus 3 is 19. Let's quickly add all of them. 0 plus 8 plus 7 is 15. Carry over 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 2 is 20 plus 1 is 21. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 61256 after taking the product of 247 with 248. But we do not have to only take the product. We have to find the square of 2475. So the square of 2475 is 61,25,625. Isn't it easy method? Yes. This is the last example because we have taken enough of the example. So again, we have the breaking into this way. 5 will be in one group. So it is going to have 25 at the end. And rest of the part of the number is 968, which will be multiplied with, yes, 969. So we can write it as 968 multiplied with 900 plus 60 plus 9. Okay, 900 plus 60 plus 9. So first I'll take the product of 968 with 968. So sorry. Yes, 968 with 900. First I'll take the product. So zeros, zeros. 9 8s are 72. 9 6 are 54 plus 7 is 61. And 9 nines are 81 plus 6 gives me 87. Let me erase all these so that it will not create any confusion here. Next thing is, we'll take the product of 968 with 60. So 0 will come at the end. 6 8s are 48. Carry over 4. 6 6 are 36. 36 plus 4 is 40. Again carry over 4. 6 9s are 54 plus 4 is 58. Okay. Now, we will be taking the product of 968 with 9. And that we have already done here itself. So, let's quickly copy paste it. 8712. We do not have to waste our time. Again, taking the product 9 8s are 72, then carry forward 7. Why to do it again? So 2, 8 plus 0 plus 1, 9. 2 plus 0 plus 7 is 9. 8 plus 8 plus 1 is 17. Carry over 1. 5 plus 1, 6 plus 7, 13. Carry over 1 and 9. So 9, 3, 7, 992. That means the square of 9685 is 9 crore 37 lakh 99,225. It is not this much time taking. Here I was explaining you, that is why it took this much time. Okay. So I hope you understood how are we going to save a lot of time once we are habitual with this method, that how to find the square of a number which ends with unit digit 5. Okay. So you have to look for many more examples, choose any of the number and then make the square. Just cross check it. You can take the help of column method, calculator, anything just to verify your answer. Okay. So that you can practice a lot with this method. Once you have practiced enough, you will be able to do it in few seconds. In 20 to 30 seconds only, you will be able to get the square of 9685. Okay. So that's it about the session. I hope you have understood it really very well. So we'll be meeting in the next session. Till the time, take care of yourself and keep on practicing. Bye everyone.